Hello everybody, welcome to my YouTube channel. So what emphatically we'll be speaking on this moment is the fact that I've seen people have issue with withdrawing money less than $50 from Payoneer. And I just want you to understand the fact that with this hint I'm about to give you, you will be able to withdraw less than $50 using Payoneer, because for instance, in my company, I've seen people have issues with withdrawing less than $50. Depending on the fact that there are limited tax available, and your earnings might not be equivalent to the required $50 minimum withdrawal on Payoneer. So basically, here's my own earnings, and then so far so good. I've been able to leave $28 in my Payoneer account for the purpose of this recording. As you can see, the last withdrawal I made was on the 7th. That was a couple of days ago. So I left $28 so that it can be useful to record this video, and for the sake of those who have issue withdrawing less than this amount in their Payoneer account. Now, what do you do if you're experiencing realities like this? One of the things you do is the best thing to do is to sign up for Gray. We have a financial institution called Gray. Once you sign up for Gray, you request for a US dollar account. There are a couple of things. There are a couple of videos on the internet where you can use in understanding how to set up a Gray US dollar account. So once you do, attach your bank details for the Gray here on Payoneer, but basically you're going to add that to the your bank account. You can see here right now I have United Bank for Africa and I have Community Federal Savings Bank account. Literally, this second account is a US dollar account, US bank account. Do you understand? So basically, I can be in Nigeria and yet be having access to a US dollar account just for receiving dollars now from different institutions, different financial services. Do you understand? So basically, once you do that, come up here, your bank account, you can add bank accounts. Then once you do, you already have your Gray account, you already have your Gray dollar account and every necessary information you have inside of it. Come over to your Payoneer and input all the necessary details. It's a personal bank account. Of course, once you check your Gray account, you will have all of those instructions there that you need to follow. Do you understand? Let's just take, for instance, let's run a quick check to my own Gray account so they can understand. So I will open my Gray. All right, so here's my Gray account. Now let's just take, for instance, let me show you this is my bank account, as you can see clearly. So it says this is my account. Then we have the account number, ACH routing, the bank name, the bank address. So all of these informations will be needed for you to add inside of your Payoneer add bank account sections. Do you understand? So for instance, we choose personal for bank account type, the bank country, you choose not Nigeria anymore, but United States, USA, for instance. Apologies. United States of America. Can you see? The currency type is USD. Do you understand? So you click on next. Then you add the account details. Can you see what I'm saying now? So you add the bank name, the account holder name, account number, everything accordingly without making any error. The routing number, every necessary information you need for this particular section on your Payoneer, we have it in the section of your Gray US dollar account, just as you have it on the screen right now. This is mine, and then if I need to add it to the other Payoneer account, I can decide to copy the necessary details accordingly. Account holder, account number, ACH routing, then the bank name, etc. Do you understand? So if you have any questions, you can drop it in the comment section or send me a mail on my Gmail, which I'm going to drop in the comment section. Now let's proceed further. So once you are done doing that, you cancel. So basically, it might take a while before they verify the both banks. That means on Payoneer, but give it time. All right. So once you're done, you return back to your dashboard. This is my own dashboard basically now. So what we need to do here is the fact that we want to withdraw this $28. Now I've seen people ask questions. Alright, so I've seen people ask questions on what's the minimum they can withdraw from Payoneer. Now, initially, if you're in Nigeria, the minimum you can withdraw from Payoneer account to Naira is $50. Now, let's see for ourselves. We click on the action, then withdraw to bank. Now, withdrawing to bank, you have different options in withdrawing to bank. Just follow me. Now, you have the US balance. Then, as I said earlier, I already have two different banks linked to my Payoneer account. I have the United States dollar account. US bank account is on the Payoneer account, and I have Naira Nigeria bank account is also linked to my Payoneer account. Like I explained earlier, you can add different bank accounts to your Payoneer using the Add Bank section. When you click on your profile icon, you can see the Add Bank. Now let's go further. So we have two options. You can either decide to deposit to Community Federal Service Bank, which is the bank linked to my gray account, just as I explained at the beginning of this video. Now, and I can decide to go for United Bank for Africa, UBA. All right, so let's move forward. Let us try and see to understand the minimum requirement for each bank account. One is a Nigeria bank account, another is a United States bank account. Let us see the minimum for Naira, as you can see on the screen. So minimum withdrawal is $50. So for instance, if I decide to input, of course it's not possible to input that. You see you have $28. That means I cannot even input whatever I have on the screen right now. So the minimum withdrawal, which we all know, is $50. Like I said, there are people are having issue withdrawing it. So imagine people who have, let's say, $40, $49, $30 on their accounts. And I believe this works for every other country as well, regardless of the currency you are using. As much as you have Gray.co available in your environment, you can sure link it up with a US bank account and withdraw in your own currency to that US account. All right. Now, what we have here says $50 is the minimum requirement for moving your dollar to Naira on Payoneer. Now let's move backward. Let's go backward now. Let's go backward, a step backward. Now let us try and see what Community Federal Savings Bank has to say. Just as we already know that we are trying to test run using US bank accounts. Probably it will be able to go beyond the limit of $50 or go below it. So let's see. So wow, nice. So what we have on the screen says that the minimum withdrawal when you want to withdraw with dollar from USD to USD, you understand the fact that your money is in dollar on Payoneer. Now you're moving it from dollar to another dollar account, which is the one in USA under Gray.co. Do you understand? Now what you need to do is click input the amount you need to withdraw. For instance, I have $28. As you already know, as you can see here, the minimum withdrawal here is $25. And what we have on Naira is $50. That means if I have 40, now I can withdraw it from dollar to dollar account. But assuming I have $40, I cannot be able to withdraw it to a Naira account because the minimum requirement is $50. But from a dollar account to another dollar account, the minimum requirement is $25. All right. So what do I need to do is to click and input the amount I want to withdraw. So now I want to withdraw $28. As you can see now, it is possible to withdraw less than $50 account by using a dollar account. Specifically, I would advise you use Gray. The reason is because I've been using Gray for a couple of months now and I've been enjoying their services. That is why I can boldly stand and advise you to use Gray. So far, so good. At least for a couple of days and months, I've been using Gray. It has been a very, very good, financial institution for me personally. So I would advise you use it, and you can also make your own findings, so you can understand better. But I definitely wish you the best on doing that. But if you don't have any other choice, I think what's best for you to use is to use Gray.co. All right, meanwhile, this is not a video sponsored by Gray. No, this is just me trying to be of help to those outside there, because there was a time I had issue trying to withdraw less than $50 in my account, and I had nothing to do than to close the account. All right, possibly in the future I'll make videos that regard that, and on why you should not close your account because you have less than $50 in your account and you need your money. Closing your account is not the best thing to do. That was why, until I stumbled on this information I'm providing now, it took a while before I got to know. All right, so what we have here is 28. So the charges is the fee is $0.56. So we'll click on next. Now you're about to withdraw $28 from USD balance. Then what we need to do next is to withdraw. Then you give it some time. As you can see now, you withdrew $28, which means that it is clearly possible to withdraw less than $50 on Payoneer. But clearly it doesn't end there. So you wait for some moments. It might take a couple of days. Basically, let's just say if it's not on weekends, it should take nothing less than a day. In some cases it might take 2 days, but anytime you notice it's taking longer than expected, probably 3 days, then the best thing to do is to complain and reach out to Payoneer customer service. In the terms that if your payment is being delayed more than 3 days, the best thing to do is to complain to Payoneer customer service. Now that you click on withdraw and you're expecting your payment inside of your US dollar account on Gray.co, what do? The best thing to do is to give it some time and allow Payoneer to do their thing, do the analysis over there, and then with time they will send your funds. All right, so clearly this is what we have on the screen now. You can see withdraw to community savings pending. The ones I did earlier completed. The one I did on the 7th completed already. So pending, that means the transaction is in progress. It's in progress. As you can see the necessary details, so the transaction is in progress. It is still under review. So give it some time. So as soon as you have it done on this end, what you will see is completed.